So far in the previous classes we described about the one of the excitation system, and we were of the view, after discussion we reached on the conclusion that it is the reactive power that is mainly responsible for the voltage of the system. If the reactive power supplied is less than the reactive power demanded, then voltage becomes less than the standard value, that is the 1 per unit value. And if the reactive power supplied is more than the demand, then voltage goes up to the standard value, that is the 1 per unit. Means voltage can be more than 1 per unit or it can be less than per unit depending upon the reactive power. So it is our responsibility as a power engineer to supply the reactive power as per the demand. And demand is continuously changing, so we have to continuously monitor and we have to continuously change the reactive power supplied. And this is done through the excitation system. Excitation system, as I told, it is the sum of exciter plus control system. Control. Exciter plus its control is called the excitation system. Sometimes it is called as a voltage regulator also. So we described along with the basic theory, we described one type of the excitation system. I told there are DC excitation system, there are AC excitation system. Out of DC excitation system, we described this one, rotating self-excited exciter with direct acting rheostat type voltage regulator. Means rotating self-excited. It is the self-excited exciter. There can be exciter can be separately excited. Exciter, what is exciter? Exciter is in case of this DC generator. DC generator will supply the DC current to the field of the synchronous generator. So it is a DC generator, and DC generator can be either it can be self-excited or separately excited. In this case, it is a self-excited exciter and directly acting rheostat. Means the rheostat, the resistance of the field winding of DC generator change it directly by taking the feedback from the AC generator. जो हमारा मेन जनरेटर है, AC जनरेटर है, उसका टर्मिनल वोल्टेज अकॉर्डिंग टू द टर्मिनल वोल्टेज ऑफ द मेन जनरेटर, whether it is up and down, according to that the rheostat of the field winding of DC generator, that is the exciter, is varied. So it is the directly acting and rotating type. The exciter is rotating, so its name is the rotating self-excited exciter direct acting rheostat type voltage regulator. Its diagram we have shown yesterday also. This is the diagram. Just to revise it so that this can be compared with the other one also. This is the main AC generator. It is the AC generator here. If the voltage of this is supposed to be this voltage, this is supplying power to the grid. So this terminal, this is connected to the grid, and grid voltage is measured here. If this voltage is, whether it is 1 per unit or not, if it is 1 per unit, then no problem. If it is less than 1 per unit or higher than 1 per unit, it is measured here. With the help of potential transformer, this voltage is measured, it is converted to DC, and according to this voltage, if it is 1 per unit, no additional current will be flowing into this. It will be sufficient to maintain it here. Otherwise, if it is higher or less, so because according to this, in the operating point, it is operating point where the current will flow. If the current is high, more magnetic field will be there. Because of more magnetic field, more force will be there. So this resistance value can be changed, or depending upon this, resistance can be up and down. And we describe if the resistance of this increases. For example, if the resistance of this increases by making this down, if you pull it down, the resistance will increase. If the resistance will increase, what will happen here? In the excitation, in this, if the resistance is increased, so this current will decrease. Current going to this field. So when the current of this field decreases, then voltage V, voltage of the DC generator, it is the K phi omega. If phi reduced, because of the increase of resistance, if I is reduced, so this voltage will be reduced. If this voltage is reduced, and this will supply the less field current to the main generator. So when the field current is reduced, it means here voltage will be reduced. If the voltage was higher, so the voltage will be reduced again, it will come to the normal 1 per unit. The role of the damping transformer, because the inductances are involved. Inductance, either although this is a DC generator, but because of the variation of the, because this is working, we are working during the change, voltage is changed, current is changed, everything is changes. So whatever in the steady state condition, current is uniform, but during the variation, the inductance, because each this coil also consists of inductor, this is also consists of inductor. So because of the presence of the inductance, the field current is not be like a uniform, but field current is having variable type of this. Their frequency of that is defined by depending upon the value of inductance here. So now to reduce that variation, the damping transformer is there. Damping transformer, it opposes the rotating main and pilot exciter. Rotating main and pilot exciter with indirect acting rotating type voltage. That was the direct acting, it is indirect acting type. And that was the, this is also rotating. Rotating main and pilot both. There are in the previous we have seen, there is a exciter is a DC generator, that is the self-excited. Now if you see the, if the say 100 MVA or 100 MVA synchronous generators are there, just to supply the field current to 100 MVA, at least if we consider 1% or less than 1%. Let us, for example, consider 1% of the power, then to the excitation system, then 1% power may be the size of the DC exciter can be of 1 megawatt. Even if 0.1, then 100 kV. 100 kV generator is, DC generator is big enough, and since that exciter is working at a low voltage. देखिए main generator, the power generation is done at the high voltage level. Voltage level may be 11 kV, it can be 13 kV, it can be 20 kV, 25 kV or even 33 kV. Power can be generated at this voltage. So if the voltage is high, then for the same amount of power the current is less. But in case of the excitation system, in case of the exciter, the voltage level is not high. Voltage level is not high. So in that case, if the voltage level is low, say for example voltage level of 1 kV, then out of 100 kVA, 100 kV of size of the exciter, if the voltage is 1 kV, the current will be 100 ampere. So that 100 ampere current is big enough, and since in case of a DC generator, the commutator is there, and you know in the commutator current direction changes after each cycle. There is a, inside the DC generator, current is generated in the form of AC, but after the commutator it becomes AC to DC. So inside it is a AC, outside it is a DC. So there is a complete change with the help of commutator. It changes the AC to DC. So while changing from AC to DC, there is a sparking in the commutator. Because of the presence of the inductance, you might have studied in the DC machine, because of the presence of the inductance, current cannot be immediately changes. It changes, it takes some lagging is there because of the inductance, so there is a sparking in the commutator. So a very heavy loss, the loss, very heavy loss is there, and not only that, the maintenance problem and energy loss is also there. So a lot of maintenance of process etc. takes place. That's why the size of this exciter has to be reduced. So for that purpose, the size has to be reduced. One thing, this is a indirect acting type of. So what is there? What is the difference between the two? Here it is a main generator, AC generator. This is the field winding of this. This is a AC generator. This from here to here. It is a the armature, that is the stator, and it is a rotor of this, and field winding, or rotor of this means field winding of the AC generator, main generator, and this is being excited by this exciter called the main exciter. And main exciter is not the, in the previous you might have seen this main exciter was from where this main exciter was getting the energy. This main exciter, from where this was getting the field. This was getting the field from its own. That was the self-excited. But here, this is not. This is separately excited. The field winding of this is here separately, and this field winding is being supplied by another exciter called the pilot exciter. So what is the meaning of this? See, the size of this is of 0.1% of this. So the size of this is reduced, and then size of the pilot exciter is again, say for example, 2% of this. So size of this will be very small. So this is the pilot exciter. Now, so this is a pilot exciter. Pilot exciter gives the field current to the main exciter. Main exciter supplies the field current to the main AC generator. And now you see here. Now see here. This is a potential working. You see the working of this. This is a potential transformer. From here it is measured, and depending upon whether voltage is up and down, here the current flows. Voltage is more than the 1 per unit or less than per unit, so this current changes. And because of this current, this is another DC generator. You see, depending upon the field winding of this, because of this, they 1, 2, 3, they are connected all from the same shaft. Now you see, here this is a battery, and depending upon this, either you see, depending upon the current into this, either this contactor will be closed or this contactor will be closed. Subjected to the condition, voltage is up or down. अगर 1 per unit से ज़्यादा है या कम है, depending upon that, either C1 or C2. See, it is not capacitor. These are the contactors. Contactor means normally open contactor. They will be closed. अगर सपोज करिए इसमें करंट ऐसा है कि आपका C2 is closed, ये इसको क्लोज कर देगा कॉन्टैक्टर, लाइक MCB इसने आपको क्लोज कर दिया. When this is closed, the direction here you see, direction of current will be like this. Here you see direction of current will be like this. Okay, यहाँ से गया और ये क्लोज है, तो इसमें नहीं आया because it is open. Current will flow into this direction. When current will flow in direction, in the another case. You see, in the another case, when this current is such that it makes the contact this close. When it will make this as a close, then current will flow through this. Okay, current will flow through this. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? Either listen it. Either current will flowing in this direction or current will flowing into this direction. When current is flowing into this direction, you see, because of this field current will be either north clockwise or anti-clockwise. This is the field of this. Field current आपका clockwise है और anti-clockwise है. When it is clockwise, it will move. The shaft will move clockwise. When it is anti-clockwise, it will move anti-clockwise. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? ये वाला coil या तो इधर move करेगा, इधर move करेगा. So it means either resistance will increase or decrease. When this is 1 per unit, neither this nor this will be closed, and this will remain here fixed. And at that time, this is supplying the fixed value of the field current, whatever it was supplying to maintain the 1 per unit voltage. Now, because of this, when this will move into this direction, the resistance will increase. Either resistance will increase or decrease. And you know, when the resistance of this coil, when the resistance of this coil changes, what will happen here? When the resistance changes, because of this is moving at a constant speed, so this field current will E equal to K5 omega. This is fixed. Only resistance has changed, so this field current will be reduced. When this field current will be reduced, what will happen? This voltage will be reduced. When this voltage will be reduced, this field current will be reduced, and here the voltage will be reduced to maintain as a 1 per unit voltage. तो इससे क्या हुआ? इसकी वजह से वोल्टेज कम हो रहा है, इसकी वजह से वोल्टेज इंक्रीज हो रहा है बिकॉज ऑफ दिस कॉन्टैक्टर. करंट जिस डायरेक्शन में हुआ तो वोल्टेज कम, करंट जिस डायरेक्शन में फ्लो किया तो वोल्टेज अप हो जाएगा, एंड फाइनली इट विल मेंटेन एज ए 1 पर यूनिट. देखिए नाउ व्हाट इज द रोल ऑफ दिस C3 एंड C4. देखिए ये भी कॉन्टैक्टर है C3 एंड C4. अगर वोल्टेज सपोज करिए आपका वोल्टेज 1 पर यूनिट की जगह 0.9 पर यूनिट है। तो ऐसे टोल्ड अगर वोल्टेज कम था तो ये क्लोज हो रहा है, 0.9 से कहाँ ले जाएगा, 1 पे ले जाएगा। ये 1.1 है तो इसको 1 पे ले जाएगा। अच्छा, ये रेजिस्टेंस को मूव करता है, रेजिस्टेंस मूव्स बिकॉज ऑफ दिस। जो हमारा ये डीसी, ये छोटा सा हमारा जो डीसी मोटर है, दिस इज मोटर, दिस इज नॉट जनरेटर, दिस इज मोटर। तो ये डीसी मोटर जो मूव कर रहा है उसकी रेजिस्टेंस मूव करने में टेक सम टाइम, रेजिस्टेंस को मूव करने में कुछ टाइम लगेगा। उतने टाइम के लिए अगर रेजिस्टेंस को मूव करने सपोज 5 सेकंड लगा तो 5 सेकंड तक ये वोल्टेज इसका डाउन रहेगा, और उसके बाद भी इमीडिएटली द सिस्टम हैज इट्स ओन टाइम कांस्टेंट। टाइम कांस्टेंट इज डिफाइंड बाय द L by R, ओवरऑल इंडक्टेंस ऑफ द सिस्टम एंड ओवरऑल रेजिस्टेंस ऑफ द सिस्टम, उसके अकॉर्डिंगली टाइम कांस्टेंट हो गया। तो ई रिपावर टी L by R उतना टाइम कांस्टेंट टाइम डिले और लग जाएगा। एक तो यहाँ टाइम लगा और टाइम सिस्टम का जो टाइम कांस्टेंट है उसका टाइम लगा, उतने समय तक आपका वोल्टेज क्या रहा, लोअर है तो लोअर रहा। तो व्हेन द वोल्टेज इज, नाउ प्लीज लिसन वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट, इफ द वोल्टेज इज रिड्यूस्ड और लेस देन द 1 पर यूनिट इन ए स्पेसिफिक रेंज, अगर आपका 5% या 2% कम है तो हम इसको यूज करते हैं। बट इफ द वोल्टेज इज वेरी लेस, अगर आपका सपोज करिए वोल्टेज 10% या 20% इंक्रीज या 20% डाउन हो गया, देन वी विल नॉट डू दिस, इसको स्लोली एंड स्लोली चेंज नहीं करेंगे। वी विल नॉट डू दिस इफ द वोल्टेज इज हाई एनफ और more than the say 20%, at that time in place of this these contactors C3 and C4 will be closed, will be operated directly। इसकी वजह से then it will operate C3 और C4। C3 ऑपरेट से क्या होगा, C3 ऑपरेशन से क्या होगा, the whole of the resistance is being bypassed। अगर ये क्लोज हो गया तो क्या होगा, complete entire resistance is being bypassed, तो current will be immediately increase। अगर आपका completely bypass हो गया, current will be immediately increase। When current will be increased, this speed will be increased and voltage will be improved। ठीक है, and otherwise this half, if the C4 is directly bypassed by making this, then half of the resistance will be closed। So in case of a large gap between the standard voltage and the existing voltage, then this C3 and C4 are operated, okay। Otherwise C1 and C2 contactors are operated। This is another type of excitation system, okay। Now so as we described, there is a DC type of excitation system and we also told there is a AC type of excitation system। Even if in this you have used a pilot exciter, but this everywhere, this is DC, this is DC, this is DC, both the generators are DC, both the motor are DC। So there is a, whatever we can do, but we cannot reduce the amount of the, we can, although we can reduce the amount of commutation, but we cannot eliminate here। In case of a DC, this cannot be eliminated। So that's why we try to use the AC excitation system। DC की जगह AC excitation system की use, and this can be the AC excitation system। Then this is again of few types of category that we will see। This is static excitation system। आपको समझ में आया why there is need of static excitation system? क्यों उसको DC excitation system था, फिर AC is again of static excitation system, then another is the brushless type of excitation system। तो आपको ये पता लगा होगा अभी जो जस्ट मैंने डिस्कस किया, इसकी जरूरत क्यों है, because in case of DC there is a commutator, and commutator there is sparking, there is energy loss and maintenance loss। That's why we come on this। This is the static, here as the name indicates, static excitation system means in this द एक्साइटर इज नॉट रोटेटरी टाइप। एक्साइटर शाफ्ट के साथ नहीं घूम रहा है। उसमें क्या था, जो मेन आपका रोटर है, मेन एसी जनरेटर का रोटर है, उसी रोटर से कनेक्टेड क्या था, एक्साइटर, आइदर मेन एक्साइटर और पायलट एक्साइटर। बोथ द एक्साइटर वर मूविंग और रनिंग और रोटेटिंग विद द स्पीड ऑफ द मेन जनरेटर। तो सेम शाफ्ट से कनेक्टेड थे, बट हियर दैट टाइप ऑफ एक्साइटेशन इज नॉट देयर, सो वी कैन नॉट से इट इज ए रोटेटरी टाइप एक्साइटेशन। एक्साइटेशन सिस्टम इज नॉट रोटेटरी, इट इज स्टैटिक, दैट्स व्हाई इट्स नेम इज द स्टैटिक एक्साइटेशन सिस्टम। देखो ये स्टैटिक हो गया। दूसरा, इसमें डीसी वाला नहीं है, डीसी जनरेटर नहीं है, दिस इज द मेन अल्टरनेटर। ये इसका क्या है, दिस इज ए मेन अल्टरनेटर। आपका मेन आपका डीसी जनरेटर, वो सॉरी सिंक्रोनस जनरेटर है। सिंक्रोनस, दिस इज द फील्ड वाइंडिंग, फ्रॉम वेयर दिस फील्ड करंट विल कम। ये फील्ड करंट आएगी कहाँ से, दिस फील्ड करंट विल टेकन फ्रॉम हियर इटसेल्फ। जो आपका ग्रिड, देखिए एसी जनरेटर है, दिस इज गिविंग सप्लाई टू द ग्रिड, फ्रॉम द ग्रिड इटसेल्फ आफ्टर कन्वर्टिंग फ्रॉम एसी टू डीसी हियर। This AC is available here. This AC is converted to DC with the help of this. AC is converted to DC with the help of the converter. Okay, you will see here what is the working of this. Then you can say here DC is available. This AC is given to the exciter. मतलब यहीं से लेके आपका AC DC में कन्वर्ट कर दिया और कन्वर्ट करके आपको डायरेक्टली फील्ड में दे दिया। इससे क्या हुआ, आपका जो डीसी जनरेटर था, रोटेटरी पार्ट की सिस्टम की जरूरत नहीं पड़ी। लेकिन हाउ, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल लेट अस अंडरस्टैंड हाउ इट इज वर्किंग। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल लेट अस हाउ इट इज वर्किंग एंड देन वी कैन सी। देखिए हियर यू सी व्हेन देयर इज ए फील्ड वाइंडिंग, then there is a field winding, when there is a field current, then the AC will be generated. या तभी तो वोल्टेज जनरेट होगा जब फील्ड करंट है। और when AC and this AC, when there is a AC, then only this can be converted to the DC. So अगर AC होगा तो DC होगा यहाँ, और ये DC या देखिए, इसीलिए हर एक जनरेटिंग स्टेशन में ये बैटरी सिस्टम होता है। द रोल ऑफ दिस बैटरी सिस्टम इज जस्ट टू एक्साइट, इनिशिएशन के लिए चाहिए, परमानेंट यूज नहीं होता। अगर हम बैटरी से परमानेंट इसको पावर देंगे देन इट इज टू मच पावर एंड कंज्यूम, सो बैटरी कैन नॉट टेक दैट मच अमाउंट ऑफ द लोड और कंट्रोल सप्लाई नहीं दे सकते। सो दिस इज द फ्रॉम हियर, फ्रॉम द बैटरीज, this is the field flash contact from the battery supply. Initial supply is given to this. इसको देंगे कैसे? Initially, in the beginning, this is the contactor. As soon as the supply is available here, this contactor will be grown. ये बैटरी है, ये डायोड है, इसके थ्रू आपका DC सप्लाई यहाँ जा रहा है, ये contactor है, इसमें जब ये अवेलेबल हो जाएगा तो this will be grown. Now we see the functioning of this. This is the main grid and this is a transformer. Primary winding, secondary winding, and tertiary winding. In the transformer there are three windings: primary winding, secondary winding, and tertiary winding. This the help of the transformer, this voltage can be, say, for example, 33 kV. Out of the 33 kV, it is converted into, say, 1 kV. ये R1, R2, R3 these are the three terminals. 1 kV पे convert हो गया, and this is the converter, thyristor based converter. It convert the AC into DC here. Okay, ये DC हमारा इसके थ्रू इसमें जा रहा है, इनकी कंटिन्यूटी सप्लाई। नाउ अगर वोल्टेज, अब आपका वोल्टेज 1 पर यूनिट से कम होगा या ज़्यादा होगा, तो उसके लिए ये AVR, here there are current transformer and potential transformer. This voltage is measured here. Voltage is measured with the help of CT and PT. Voltage and current both are measured, and according to whether voltage is less than 1 per unit or above than 1 per unit, this is firing control unit. Firing control unit this firing container unit, this is 1 2 3 4 5 6, this gives the signal here 1 2 3 4 5 6. ये हमारे जो थायरिस्टर्स हैं उसको फायरिंग करेगा टू मेंटेन द वोल्टेज हियर। वोल्टेज को हमें जितना, अगर ये 1 पर यूनिट वोल्टेज है तो 1 पर यूनिट के अकॉर्डिंग अगर वोल्टेज कम हो रहा है तो फायरिंग एंगल बढ़ाएगा, और वोल्टेज कम हो रहा, ज़्यादा हो रहा है तो फायरिंग एंगल को कम करेगा। तो अकॉर्डिंगली आपका इसका फायरिंग एंगल चेंज होगा। एंड हाउ फ्रॉम द, ये जो फायरिंग कंट्रोल यूनिट है इससे पावर कहाँ से मिलेगी? पावर के लिए दिस इज टर्सरी वाइंडिंग ऑफ ईयर। इसका लोड, इसको सपोज करिए 33 kV था, ये 1.1 kV 1 kV हो गया, ये 220 वोल्ट पे आ गया, टर्सरी वाइंडिंग 220 वोल्ट पे हमारा फायरिंग कंट्रोल को सप्लाई मिल रहा है और ये इसका फायरिंग एंगल इसके अकॉर्डिंगली कंट्रोल कर रहा है। ओके, नाउ व्हाट इज दिस सर्किट? टू वाट सर्किट। अब देखिए, सपोज सम फॉल्ट है जो ऑफर, अगर आपका यहाँ ग्रिड में कोई फॉल्ट आ गया और due to any other reason stability problem, there may be chances that the rotor field, देखिए नॉर्मली क्या होता है, रोटर एंड रोटेटिंग फ्लक्स, जो हमारा स्टेटर का रोटेटिंग फ्लक्स है और रोटर, they are synchronized to each other, there is a magnetic coupling between the two, रोटर एंड रोटेटिंग फ्लक्स ऐसे रोटेट करते हैं। But due to fault or due to instability or due to any other problem, if it happens that synchronism, it loses the synchronism, अगर फॉल्ट बड़ा आ गया तो सिंक्रोनिज्म लूज कर जाएगा। अगर सिंक्रोनिज्म लूज कर गया, ये रोटर और रोटेटिंग फ्लक्स दे आर नॉट मैग्नेटिकली कपल्ड, तो ये सेपरेट रन कर रहा है, ये सेपरेट रन कर रहा है। तो इन दैट केस देखिए, व्हेन दे आर सिंक्रोनाइज्ड टू ईच अदर, व्हेन दे आर सिंक्रोनाइज्ड टू ईच अदर, तो इनका रिलेटिव मोशन, ये भी 120 या 1500 आरपीएम पर रन कर रहा है, ये भी 1500 आरपीएम पर रन कर रहा है। तो रिलेटिव स्पीड एट जीरो, इनकी रिलेटिव स्पीड जीरो है, दोनों का स्पीड सेम है, तो रिलेटिव स्पीड एक दूसरे के कंपैरिजन में जीरो है। बट बिकॉज ऑफ द फॉल्ट ये 1500 आरपीएम पर रन कर रहा है, ये अपनी स्पीड पर रन करेगा, क्योंकि इन्हें सिंक्रोनिज्म लूज कर दिया है, अपना रन कर रहा है, ये अपना रन कर रहा है। तो देयर कैन बी रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ फ्लक्स आपस में होगा, देन दिस विल कॉज वेरी हैवी। अब स्टेटर की करंट, स्टेटर में कितनी करंट हो रही थी, अगर ये सपोज 100 MVA का था, 100 MVA के अकॉर्डिंगली स्टेटर करंट था, और ये रोटर इसमें घूम रहा है, तो उसके अकॉर्डिंगली इसमें बहुत हैवी वोल्टेज इंड्यूस हो जाएगा। रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ फ्लक्स है, हैवी वोल्टेज, हैवी करंट, तो इस पूरे सिस्टम को आपको ये क्या कर देगा, बर्न आउट कर देगा। तो इसके लिए जैसे ही फॉल्ट हुआ, दिस इज शॉर्ट सर्किटेड, so when this is short circuited, then this will be open to each other. For that purpose, this crowbar circuit is there. Okay, this is about the static excitation system. Another type of excitation system is the brushless excitation system. That we will take in the next class. इसमें यहाँ तक कुछ पूछ रहा हो तो पूछ सकते हैं। We have explained three excitation. We have explained the working of this. In fact, the very detailed analysis is there. जैसे हमने लोड फ्रीक्वेंसी में किया था, वी कैन मॉडल ईच कंपोनेंट, देन वी कैन कन्वर्ट इनटू द ब्लॉक डायग्राम मॉडल, जैसे कंट्रोल थ्योरी में करते हैं, देन वी कैन अप्लाई द सेम थ्योरी, वी कैन अप्लाई द लाप्लास ट्रांसफॉर्म टू मेक इट आउटपुट और इनपुट, एंड देन वी कैन सी व्हाट इज द रेस्पॉन्स। जैसे मैं बता रहा हूँ, इसका रेस्पॉन्स जो वोल्टेज होगा वो कितने टाइम में 1 पर यूनिट की जगह अगर वोल्टेज चेंज हुआ तो वेरिएशन किस टाइप का हुआ और कितने टाइम में सेटल्ड हो रहा है, व्हाट इज द सेटलिंग टाइम, व्हाट इज द राइज टाइम, व्हाट इज द पीक टाइम। तो डिटेल स्टडी है, लेकिन आपको केवल इतना ही बताएंगे इसका वर्किंग क्या है, स्कीमेटिक डायग्राम क्या है और वर्किंग क्या है। ठीक है।